cars here. My buddy with his Corvette, woman with the Charger, my friend with her Mach, and I believe it's her husband with the Fox. Good looking Chevelle sitting there. That's a sleeper. He ain't fooling nobody. Big tires on the back, little ones on the front. And he's on hubcaps, yeah. Well, guys, it got late, and we're back home. So I'm probably going to most likely carry this video over into tomorrow. So it's kind of late tonight. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Alright guys, we're headed to go see a family member. In case you have wondered what's been going on, if you watched my last video, I mentioned someone not doing well, been spending time with them. Well, that's my grandmother. She went to the hospital Friday before I went to work, and of course I had to work. My work schedule's crazy. Yesterday I made a little content, and it was just wasn't a good day to make content. I just was tired, and my first day off when I'm tired, I'm kind of in and out of it myself, to tell you. But I got fully rested today, got home from church, and we're going to see my grandmother right now. She's in the hospital. Her health's not doing the best. I'm not saying what's going on, but when a family member is sick and you have stuff going on, especially stuff that can wait, I'm more than happy to put my stuff on the back burner, because a family member is more important than any car or anything you ever own material-wise. Family members cannot be replaced. Material things can. Just keep that in mind. So, I don't care who it is. Somebody that's close to you, you just make time for them. You always will. It's a loved one, you always make time for them. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I mean, this woman has been here for me since I was a kid. She helped me out. She made me the person. She helped make me the person that I am today. She's the reason why I have a strong work ethic, why I have a strong ambition and a drive to do what I do, because of her. And without her, I don't think I would probably be the person I am. And it's a combination of her and my whole family. I have a special bond with my grandmother. So when I get done spending time with her, on the way back, I'm gonna be working on that car and trying to get it ready to go. So, but yeah, just make time for your family members. Put your car projects aside if you need to. I highly suggest that, because any time lost is time you'll never get back. But that's all I have. So, we left the hospital. We're gonna go get something to eat. My son spotted this Mustang sitting right here, and I asked him, I said, guess the year model on it. And what did you tell me? Tell me the 3 years you guessed.
64, 5, or 6.
Well, he got the first two right. 66 don't have that wire grill up there in the front. They don't have that. 64 and 5 have that grill like that. Now, I don't know other ways to tell them, but he done good. But it's a sweet ride. Magnum 500s is probably a 289 C4 automatic or a 289 4-speed. So I got home a little bit ago, about an hour ago or so, and got me something to eat, and decided to chill out for a few minutes. And I'm visiting my grandmother, and Well, as I'm getting ready to come out here and looking over the instructions on the car, making sure I'm where I'm at, getting ready to put this cold air intake on this car, and you see what I see, raindrops. So that being said, I'm kind of having to hold off right now until the rain stops and I could continue on with the installation. So I don't know if I'll be able to get this thing to fire up today or not, but I have to go back to work tomorrow, so you have to bear with me, guys. I appreciate all the new subscribers that have came to my channel. I do appreciate you all, but I can't control the weather or my work schedule, so I don't have a garage. I just have to work with what I got, and Mother Nature is not playing right now. So good news is I have my new internet up, but it stopped raining for right now, so I'm gonna hold out for a few more minutes and see what happens. I'm gonna check the weather, so I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Alright, in the previous clips I showed you guys that I was going to use the other cold air intake, and a friend of mine reached out and he said, well, instead of doing that, why don't you use this cold air intake, because this filter is going to be away from the engine and it's going to get fresher air into the intake manifold. And I'm like, that makes a lot of sense, and it would, be more, it'd have a little more power. So what I've done here was I took my mass airflow conversion and I went on ahead and I used this intake. And I've got to tighten up those clamps. That way they're not loose. That could have been why the car was running a little rough, because you'd be surprised how loose clamps are and it won't run right, because it can create a vacuum leak. I don't know what this contraption is, but I'm going to clean it up. But yeah. We're about ready to go. Probably on my next day off, guys, we're gonna get this thing to run. I've got to do something with that mass airflow, and that's what I was trying to figure out. You got to unplug something right there and plug something off. I can't put my finger on it, but yeah, this thing is ready to go. Otherwise, I'm hoping and praying that the new PCM and everything checks out, because this is going to be my Fox body that I'm actually going to put my build to. I may use my cylinder heads and my intake upper and lower, and I'm debating. Do I keep these wheels on the car, or do I put my drag lights on it? But I'm deciding on right now. But them drag lights look awful good on that convertible, but help me decide here. Those wheels look really good on the car, so I don't know. I may keep them. So I'm gonna have to end the video here, guys. But the mass airflow conversion is pretty much, physically complete. It wasn't too bad. You just got to take your time with it and don't rush it. So it took me about a couple weeks to do it, between my time off and doing other things. But happy with my accomplishment. So, but yeah, I'm happy about this. So I'm gonna end the video here and check back in for another upload this week of this thing getting ready to run. I'm gonna put new plugs in it, oil change and stuff, and get her on the road next week potentially and enjoy it. That's my plan.